Okay, it looks like we're up. We're up and running.
Cool. Sure. You can say hi. Hello.
Yeah. So, how you doing?
Cool.
Good to see you. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Huh?
I got my only shot back on Monday.
Oh, you got the
Johnson. That
That
track.
big thing? Oh, cool. Yeah, that didn't actually do.
I'm sure it
So you
did.
got the Army just did.
Yeah.
So that was last weekend, right?
That was actually this past Monday.
Oh,
Saturday's
okay.
gonna
Oh,
be
yeah,
Friday.
yeah, it's 3 days.
The closest place that I could actually find to get a shot, because I didn't know that I was actually 1B. I thought it was 2A.
Oh.
The closest place I could actually find was all the way to Plymouth for April 7th.
Oh, boy.
So back on last Thursday, the state sent me an email saying that if you want to change it, give us a call and we'll set you up for the New Hampshire Speedway. Okay, no problem. So organized, so it moved so smoothly on Monday. There was no problem. People were happy, smiling.
So were you all in cars or something like that?
Yeah, we're all lining cars. You know been to the Speedway?
I've been to the Speedway.
You have to go
You guys
by.
were actually on the Speedway?
Actually, we're inside the pit area.
Okay.
Before we had those inside
Right in
the
the
old.
center.
Right.
Oh, that's cool.
Which have only been there once before.
Yeah.
But again, they took us in and it's a big place. They got a lot of land. It's camping there and everything. We came into the south gate and they drove us all the way back to the back area where the camping is. And they, to the left, to the right, left, there's people there giving you directions. And eventually we ended up in the pit area. I said the pit area, but with all the drivers and stuff were eating, working on the cars and so forth. And there were 8 lines all set up with people getting new directions. Stop here, stop here, stop here. I was scheduled for 12:40. I got at the track at 12:45. I had my shot at 12:41.
Good shot.
That worked well.
Good shot.
They should have more of them locally.
Once they get more supply, they're planning on doing it again.
Yeah, they should, for sure. We're getting there.
I was really quite pleased at what I saw.
I'm glad to hear that. You got any side effects at all?
Back on Wednesday, I thought it was hot. That's it. They say that's what more. So Zoe, how you doing? What's your name? A very special name. I know. You're Esther.
34. You definitely
You gonna help me read the Torah today, David?
I can't read.
You know the trope?
No one there.
No? All right.
Whatever.
You can tell me if I pronounce it. You can tell me if I pronounce it.
I can barely
I'm a
read.
little bit,
To tell you the truth, I can barely read.
Hebrew.
I can't translate. I can't write, I can't read at all, script.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I can read some of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a secret passage in here. Dad, that's a secret passage. Daddy, there's a secret passage.
Hi. Hey, how you guys doing? Good, how are you? Good. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Good stuff. Is the stars with worm play?
The stars of the fire play. Oh, God. Do you know if they'll have a minion, Josh?
She should.
Oh, good.
I mean,
Ask Morgan, she's not coming.
Yeah, I talked to her too. She's probably tired of this. I just texted her, but mostly because I wanted to make sure that we got enough of these.
Yeah.
I got a little bit.
Oh, God, yeah, I already said it. Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. There's actually an envelope for you on that outside table.
Oh, okay.
Who didn't write that page?
Oh,
Huh?
no, we didn't sit in mud.
Take a look out in the foyer.
Oh, really? We didn't step in
I
mud?
wonder if that's what we do. Somebody else.
Yeah, you can step in. Oh, wow.
You need to well, again, that's our style, the style of David. There's also the Christians have their own style. You know, they don't have sequels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Christian style is only 5. Well, it's trying to
So
say
it's basically stop.
boom, 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 boom.
Hey, Zoe, do you want to put the stage in here?
We have the books.
I think your guys, office.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. And versus that hurt. I know, once to know what you're set up. Yeah, I think that is working. Nice. All right, guys. Yeah, okay. And you still get that. This Jeff on that email, or is it?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
But I think that.
Jeff is the house manager.
Starts tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Tomorrow.
Oh, Andrea. Okay. Now. Good, now it's not council. Anything really cookies? You really are sleepy.
Oh, okay.
You can go take our cameras off. You can roll that down. Here, Shaden, put your stuff here. Just your jacket. Yeah. We're gonna have a service today. Hi, Steve. How are you?
Good. What a job you've done.
What?
I said, what a job you've done.
Isn't it amazing? It's amazing.
Just terrific.
Amazing. We're still going.
I understand. It's just wonderful.
Yeah.
Remember the broadcast.
Oh, so you could hear what we said.
Oh,
Oh.
everything. From way over there.
Oh, okay.
It's like I can't follow.
Where's the camera? Oh, look, you guys, you're on camera. You're on camera.
Move it back.
Move back.
So we get this, what's he on?
Oh,
There
here's Shay.
Again, anybody who's trying
Oh, Drea, put that away.
It's still in my pocket.
anybody who's trying to go at home,
Yeah.
she.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
I think he did that. Yeah. Oh, it's okay.
Testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Test.
I've got a little one just for you.
Oh, look at that!
See?
I'm not used to bringing your own mom.
Look at this.
Yay, Shay Shay, can say thank you?
You're welcome.
However, the young Hilda was wearing a white hat on Rosh Chodesh, because Rosh Chodesh is the Araisa. It says that in the Hogei HaKadosh. So this has tzitzis on it underneath. I don't want to use someone else's talis. Oh, yeah, the men for talis. It's okay. I'll probably going over a little while later.
Yeah,
I'd like to hear the Vayakhel-Pekudei.
yeah, we're gonna read Torah. We have a bridge Torah reading.
That's right. Test.
No, you gotta keep your mask on.
Testing, 1, 2.
Misha.
Oh, you should go.
And of course,
It hasn't been used, I think, in a year.
we got Paula. We hope at the end you get a Paula, okay? Oh, okay, thank you. And you're the boys and girls. Right. We almost need to spell it.
What? I mean, those are like technically the same name.
Counting all the chairs. Did you count all the chairs?
No.
Because I think there's like 350. Isn't that crazy?
Wait.
Oh, someone's going to use multiplication. Walk through and count how many rows. Oh, you're choking me, Shaden. Go count how many rows. Drea, do not use your calculator. Did you hear what I just said? Oh my God. Give me that phone right now. You snuck it in here. It's contraband. Contraband. Andrea, I'm serious. I'll put you in timeout in the middle of the tunnel. No, you can't do that. Please don't tell me how many rows you're going to speak. You can use What's the math?
16 times 12.
16 times 12.
Wait, hold on.
You were right.
16 times 13.
Oh, no, I think it's 12. Well,
Yeah, it's 12. It says, I don't know what 16 times 12 is. Oh.
and you have to do it times 2 because there's 2 sections. That's multiplication. 192 times 2. 84. Because we have 84 seats.
You can count seats up. And then calculate
Putting it in my pocket.
additions by the time. So it's the same in each row. So you count the linear in each row, and then you multiply that times however many rows.
384 seats.
Is there,
Holy moly.
how could there be I guess there's a even number.
Even, yeah.
12 in each square.
That's right. 12 in each row, 16 rows. That's what I'm saying. I mean, even in my heyday, we bought stuff. This is a lot.
In my heyday, for like the high holidays, we would have this. Like we opened our social hall.
Oh, yeah, and added
Our
chairs.
sanctuary.
Yeah.
And added chairs.
That TAY does that.
It was like 1,000.
Oh my God.
That was the heyday.
Yeah.
That doesn't.
Wow. That's how most temples are set up, I think. The sanctuary and the social hall, and then it allows for the TAY set up.
But for this, I mean, for this location,
Yeah.
this part of the country,
Oh, yeah.
and you said they never filled it even.
They pack it out at the funeral.
They
Okay.
would.
Yeah. So,
Uh-oh.
Mama?
Mama? Mama? Mama? Mama?
Yeah.
So cute.
You're stuck? Watch, there's pieces next to you that I don't want you to know.
What? You getting my knee toy? Help.
Okay, stop doing it and then yelling for help. Figure it out yourself.
Can you?
Oh, I have the kid that's been cooking on Sunday.
Mama.
Need my mom to
What time is that?
3.
3?
Mama.
Because we're going on that, like that staggered Passover walk thing.
Oh,
We're doing that
right.
at 2:30. So I'll come in on.
Oh, so that was bad scheduling.
Yeah, there's a little bit of. But there's plenty of people that aren't going to be doing that.
Yeah. I think I
Or
have
they're
my
doing it
calendar,
at different
yeah.
times. What are you making?
Lots of purple.
Is that like the the breakfast thing?
No,
That's
it's
not matzo
like
brownie.
mushrooms, onions,
Oh,
and
it's a
like
savory.
broken up matzo. Yeah, savory. Yeah, salt, pepper. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I might want to use one of these recipes.
yeah. Like my whole life, waking up to that smell was like fried onions and mushrooms. So good.
And matzo just happens.
Exactly. Yeah. And then Morgan's making much pizza.
Eggs.
Yeah, actually, I think it would be. Yeah. Yeah, mushrooms, onions, and like matzo. They sell matzo sparkle, but it's broken up matzo.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think it's broken up matzo.
Those mash outs.
That's
Just repackaged over there.
exactly, and then
forms.
upcharge
Like
me for it.
pulverized is matzo meal. It's like we'll
That's
just take this
exactly
square
right.
matzo and make it into 5 different kinds.
Right.
That hurt.
And I got a Whole Foods delivery, so I was like, no substitute. I need this because sometimes they'll substitute it out.
How long do you have to schedule that delivery?
Sometimes they do day up.
Day out.
Yeah. Whole Foods and Market Basket and Shaw.
Yeah, so I was at the grocery store Thursday morning.
Yeah.
And the only people I was competing with were the employees who were filling all these bags for people who ordered.
Exactly, it's Instacart. Yeah. Or
And so
Whole
it's
Foods.
like
Yeah.
they're either stocking the shelves or they're
The
out there
employees
putting
are
stuff in
filming.
bags.
Yeah, that's what I
And
did.
then there's a few people actually shopping.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't shopped in like a year.
So you just get produce and too?
Oh,
They
and
just-
I feel like they go over the top on the produce because they don't want me to complain about it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I feel like it's
So you
great
think they
produce.
do a good job with the produce?
Oh, I think they do. Yeah. Shaden, especially like at Whole Foods, I get strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, bananas every.
Shaden eats all the
I've never
raspberries.
seen a bad or like, and they eat it within one day. I probably should get double it off. Can you like
The
still?
Amazon Prime.
Yes, yeah, yeah, for Whole Foods, and then Instacart, Shaw's, and Market Basket. But I knew if I wanted my matzo farfel, I had to go to Whole Foods and pray that they have, because they're better with Jewish stuff. And like Bedford's better with Jewish stuff than Londonderry. Although I would say Market Basket has a better Jewish selection than like Shaw's. Market Basket and Londonderry like has like empty cream cheese, super little stuff like white fish salad.
They've got their Passover stuff out.
Yeah, Passover stuff, and it's bigger than like Shaw's. You know, I feel like Market Basket is very.
Oh yeah, you're in real life. I only see you on Zoom. Nice. And this is Shaden.
This is Shaden, yeah.
I don't think I really have I met you before. Maybe once.
He's in kindergarten this year, but I figured.
Yeah, right.
Who's doing first grade right now? Is it
First, Joan is doing first.
Oh, so she has Grayson. Yeah. Okay.
Grayson older than Shaden?
Grayson's a little older than Shaden. Yeah. Okay. Did you have coffee this morning? Calm down.
I had I'm not sure I had enough coffee. But I did have some.
I pulled out the Rugolo that showed him.
We went
Like,
to that.
Rugolo is my favorite. It's like my number one.
Oh, it's
I
my
love it.
favorite.
Yeah.
And they're like, what is that? I'm like, oh God, I'm not doing good. I go, this is the Jewish pastry that you cannot get here. I'm like, Mark God for us, you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
And they're obsessed with challah. That is,
Mhm.
Yeah.
like I can't get a loaf of challah at my house, it'll be gone in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I got
And they just pull off of it. They won't even wait for me to cut it. It's pretty bad.
well, that's what I do. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, you get good challah there. So like we have like Sean challah.
Yeah, but a lot of weeks that's just what's going to be.
Yeah.
Like, this is I had an excuse to go to the real, make an extra stop at the bakery, and I got some
Right.
good challah.
We should make some challah sometime.
No.
You don't know how to make it, I'll help you.
We eat it all.
We're not making rumba.
Get stuff from the bakery.
Sometimes, but
It's a nice place.
Mama.
yeah. I mean,
It's so nice that you have the convenience.
now they're like,
Oh.
you can't go in anymore. Like they just.
Oh, that's interesting.
They're real.
Massachusetts is way more strict than us, I think.
Well, not every store is like that, but they do that.
My sister won't come to me for Passover, and she lives in Natick, and I live here.
Why wouldn't you do?
She doesn't think you could pass the border. I
And
don't know.
no, and my dad's not fully vaccinated.
By the way, all of us are vaccinated.
Except
All the adults that she would be coming
Oh,
to.
you got vaccinated?
Yeah, I was vaccinated before my parents, but that I don't know why, but yeah.
Daddy's getting the first
I think-
vaccination.
Yeah, my husband's getting his first one today because he's a teacher.
Yeah, you're supposed to get a COVID test when you come back to Massachusetts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
unless
tell
you're
that to
coming
all the
for
people
work.
that are from Mass going to the ski slopes, and there's tons of Mass.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Well,
But I
that's-
just think
that-
it's sad that like we can't celebrate You're not going to celebrate Passover with my parents. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like my poor parents haven't seen her since summer.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Could you stop? These are here for a reason, Tootsie Roll. We're going to put these over here, okay?
What are they for?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's not ours.
They remind you.
Are you going to be on TV?
Yeah.
Me?
They're on TV.
Oh,
Well, next to the rabbi, you'll be on TV.
You ever watch Living Color on the time?
Yes.
You ever see those skits with Jim Carrey? He always like the guy in the background as like they're doing the like.
Yes. Yes.
He starts doing more and more outlandish stuff.
Yes. And I love the fly dancer. The fly? Fly dancer?
Fly girls.
Fly girls. That's the one. Okay. Yeah.
Lopez, huh?
Yes. Could you stop? David was like, be careful of what you say, you're being recorded.
Well, it's being broadcast.
I'm like, that's good, because I always swear. So.
I hear it every
Okay, you don't have to tell the rabbi how much I swear, okay.
Well, I've been that for the first time was Elias and his brother. He thought his name was, God damn it. His brother thought his name was Halloween or something like that.
That's hilarious.
I go for stuff.
All right. This is down here. Check.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give a little spiel on that. I'll do that. We're gonna do, yeah, so we're gonna start on this. And then we're gonna do. I'm not gonna leave. I'll take a cue from.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good, yeah, well. Yeah.
you been? Everything okay?
Bueller, hey.
What are your kids' names?
Oh, no. Kiss the Monica. This is Shaden and Andrea. Yeah.
You took over Carol.
You know Carol? She's on the board with me and she runs the gift shop.
Ah, that's right. We worked here.
She was here when I was a baby.
We worked together.
She gives out the prizes from the gift shop, maybe? Yeah. At the Hanukkah party, maybe? Yeah. Okay, don't drop that,
You
Shay.
said Andrea?
Yeah.
How old are you, dear? 8 years old.
Are you in second grade? Third grade. Third grade. Okay. You're between. Oh, yeah. You're not in class. No, now they're in person. They were remote now. Oh, you keep her school class? Oh, she's in Mariana. Yeah. Oh, she's in math in person. Yes. Every day? Every day. Is it great?
So guys, we're gonna get started. So you all, if you don't have one yet, we're gonna be diving out of this nifty little store, which is in the back of the table. So if you don't have one, feel free to go run back to the tables and grab a seat door, and we're gonna get started.
They're not full-time yet in space, so.
And we are gonna begin.
What's that?
We are gonna begin on, it's not listed as a page,
Right, thank God.
but it's gonna be on, page 44. Page 44, our new seat door, it's like this.
Shaden. I'll get it,
I'm going to turn it over to Laura Mark to get us started.
Hi, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. You want to come in and find your seat? Find your spot. Let's see. I see a couple more people in the lobby. Yeah, okay. So we're going to begin with Moda Menorahs, page 44. It's got this big red synagogue on it. Here we go. And we're going to continue at the bottom of this page with Vayakhel-Pekudei, which means how lovely are your dwellings. And I think that's a great prayer to be singing today because we are here in our community dwelling, which we don't always get to be in as much as we used to. I haven't been here for a while, so it's fun to be in our dwelling with our hearts and our menorahs and all of our books and signs and things. So here we go on the bottom of page 44, same page. Now, if I grab my chair back for a couple of words about tonight's prayer.
Thank you. So in a moment, we're going to begin with both the prayers known as Vayakhel-Pekudei, the morning blessings, that means, and also, which is also the section known as Vayakhel-Pekudei. So that there's a few different sections of the morning service. It's the same for pretty much every morning service. It's just that on Shabbat we have more time, ostensibly, to do a little bit more, to take a little bit more time to luxuriate with our time with God, with each other. So we add some more things. And so the main section of Vayakhel-Pekudei, flip a couple pages, you got this picture right here, the nice little cityscape. You've got, it's like it's taking place at sunrise. You got this young woman here, and she looks like she's really glad to greet the day. She's doing a big stretch, getting ready to start her day. And that's exactly what these blessings are about. So nowadays we're used to saying these blessings in synagogue as a part of the service, but if you go to Israel even, no synagogue has this in the service. Why is that? Because they do it at home. This is actually a part of the service that originally was intended to be done at home. And these blessings here each begin with, let's say it together. Baruch atah Adonai. Let's try that again. Baruch atah Adonai. Blessed are you, Adonai. So what is a blessing? Bracha. It's where we're acknowledging God in the moment. And so throughout these blessings here, we have establishes the bird to distinguish day from night, because this blessing was originally composed when our alarm clock was what? No, not even a sun. A rooster. Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I grew up in farm country in Ohio, and I can attest to the fact that, yes, the roosters are up with the sun, if not manually before the sun. Sometimes. Really? You guys would know. She knows from experience. Yeah, so the original alarm clock was actually the birds, the roosters and the chickens specifically. So as Josh said, if they have chickens at their place, they actually can sense sunlight, that little bit of light. So the roosters would start making a bunch of noise, and that was people's cue to get up and start their day. So when the sun was up, people were up, working, going to school, doing whatever. When the sun went down, it was time to go to bed. But now we have artificial light, we can stay up a lot later, and we can even get up even earlier. So we don't rely on the bird to wake us up so much anymore. But still, originally when you said these blessings, there was actually some movements that we would do. So you said the first blessing as soon as you woke up. And then as you went through, so who gives sight to the blind? And that was a blessing that was originally said as people were washing their faces and getting the sleepy schmutz out of their eyes. Who clothed the naked? That was a blessing that was said as you were putting on your clothes and getting dressed for the day. Straightens those who are bent, because sometimes if people were a little stiff in the mornings, they would say this as they were kind of getting moving with the day. And so as they would go through, the rabbis taught in the Talmud 2,000 years ago that there was different, you were supposed to be saying these blessings while you were actually doing your morning routine. So it's kind of like a moving meditation. We're actually supposed to do this as we're going about getting ready to start your day. I don't see who provides caffeine to the extra weary, but I guess that could be the third to last one. It can strengthen the weary as you're turning on your period or whatever you have. But so that's not the idea being that we're not just supposed to wait till we're in synagogue to say a blessing and acknowledge God. There's actually opportunities throughout our day, doing things that we do every day to acknowledge God. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to take a moment to acknowledge God in these everyday moments.
I don't think we mentioned, anyone notice on this page, does anyone see the bird on this page? Look closely, you might be into dark eyes.
Like a rooster.
Wait, are you raising your hand? Yeah, where's the bird? On the top, yeah, so in this morning section, they put a bird. Every section of the service has a little tiny picture at the top of the page. And a secret code. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to sing Baruch Atah Adonai in Hebrew, and then I'm going to sing in English so that we know what we're supposed to do.
gonna go.
When able to first distinguish day and night, made me in the divine image. Who made me a Jew. Who gives sight to the blind. Who clothes the naked. Who releases the violent. Who strengthens those who are bent. Who stretches out the earth over the waters. Who steadies our steps. Who has provided for all my needs. Who strengthens the people of Israel with courage. Who crowns the people of Israel with glory. Who gives strength to the weary. Who sleep from my eyes and slumber from my eyelids. Who acts kindly with love to the people of Israel. We're going to continue with Ashrei on page 50, so it's a responsive prayer in Hebrew. Some of you will probably know it, and some of you will probably catch on as you hear it.
You may be seated if you wish.
Ashrei Yoshvei Betzachal Yehalelucha Salah. Continuing with the Hallelujahs on page, this is page that is in blue with the pine trees on it. Looks a little bit like New Hampshire, actually. So the religious school kids are going to know this tune. We'll sing a few more of the words from it, and hear the words from at the end. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Hallelujah, let mucho. Hallelujah, piamoso. Hallelujah, gurutam. Hallelujah, rosudo. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 v'teva shofar. Hallelujah, never let me more. Hallelujah, v'tofu l'kol. Hallelujah, v'nimnuka. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, B'tzil Shama. Hallelujah, B'tzil Shema. Kol Shabbat, Hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. One more time. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. And on the next page, on the next page, and you'll notice the symbols at the top of the page have changed to something else. Everyone notices that. And we're in the singing part of the service. We're just singing. On the next page, Nishmat Kohai Tivaret Shema Adonai Eloheinu Shomenat Marom V'Kadosh Shemo. Now, some prayers have some movements that go along with them, not just movements that we do in Hebrew school, but movements that are part of the prayer for everyone. And in this book, they're indicated by other little circles. If you look at the next page, page 56, which has page numbers. Page 56, you'll see a little motion, a little man telling you to bow at that prayer. So the way our words, I'm going to sing the first line, you're going to sing the second line, and I'm going to sing the second line. And as Rabbi Jeremy is illustrating, please, as you're able, rise. And I'm facing the ark for this. Baruchu Adonai Melech Yoser Orei Moshe, Yosei Shalom, Uorei Et HaKol. Or Yom Tahir, B'Tzizkelu, Menorahs, or Hadash Yom Tahir, B'Tzizkelu, Let's go to page 59 for Shema, and I'm going to invite Josh. Page 58. Okay, yeah, right. Yeah, we can do page 58. So Josh is going to come and lead us in page 50, 58, 59. And don't remember where it will be on. And you may be seated.
Abba, Rabakanu, Adonai Eloheinu, Eloheinu, Lametera, Amalta Aleinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Ahura Otenu, Shematu Lecha, Shematu Lecha, Avinu Malkeinu, Satu Laten Rukenai, Keina You have seat, gather them. Cover our eyes. See the little symbol at the top of the page here. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Eloheinu. Page 60. Read that together here. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all that is in yours. These words that I command you this day shall be taken to heart. Teach them again and again to your children, and speak of them when you sit in your home, when you walk on your way, when you lie down, when you rise up. Bind them as a sign on your hand, and as a symbol before your eyes, and inscribe them on the doorposts of your home. Why don't we read responsibly on page 62? Who is like you, Adonai, among the mighty? Who is like you, Adonai, in holiness, revered in praise, working wonders? Adonai will reign forever and ever. That's Adonai, the redeemed the people of Israel. So that's the rock and the people of Israel on the rise and help the people of Israel is what's on the left side here in page 63. So we'll start at the top and then we rise when we get to Surah Israel. So we're on page 6. Oh, we're going to start page 66 and go through 7. And the symbols again are supposed to show you when to bow and when to rise. Adonai sepatai tzaku pia mitemi
Continuing salary, page 80. After that, page 86 to the end.
Turn to page, bottom of page 91. Go on this one. Vayakol shalom b'Menorahs, Uyaseh shalom aleinu, Ve'nachol Yisrael, Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Yahweh Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom. 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 Shalom Aleinu, Yahweh Yisrael. Amen.
All right, we're going to continue the momentum. Let's turn to page 96 for the Torah service. Woohoo! Ein Kamocha. Ein Kamocha imad Adonai v'yemasecha malchutecha malchut kol olamim u'memshaltecha b'chol dor v'dor. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai imnu yoram barech. Adonai Yavuz Yavuz Yisrael. Adonai Yivarech Tzamot V'Shalom. Amarachim Ketiva Mirtzota V'Nesiro. Tivnei Yerushalayim. Tivnei Yerushalayim. Kirecha levatzanu melech Elam Yisrael adon olamim. The heart is cold. Page 97. Vayihin Aaron vayomer Moshe Umanai Yavotzu Onekecha V'yanusu Mesanecha V'panecha Ki Mitzion Textei Torah. Mission takes the Torah, Ulemanai, Yerushalayim, Baruch Shenatan, Torah, Torah, Baruch Shenatan, Torah, Torah, Israel. Page 98. Let's read that top paragraph together in red, the English. In God I put my trust, and I speak praise to your holy and precious name. May it be your will that you open my heart to your Torah, and that you fulfill the desires of my heart and the hearts of all your people Israel, for goodness, for life, for peace. Amen. Read the top Hebrew paragraph. Bottom half of the page. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Echad Eloheinu Gadol Adonai Gadol Shemo. Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonai, Rom Shemo Yachdav. Adonai Agedura, 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 Agedura. May be seated. Get comfy. We're going to do some reading. And our parsha is a double parsha, technically, Vayakhel-Pekudei. We're going to be reading just a little bit from Parshat Vayakhel today. It's also Shabbat HaChodesh, so one of the special Shabbats before Pesach, and it is also Shabbat Menorahs HaChodesh. It's also the Shabbat where we're going to announce the coming of the new month. What's the new month? We're going to have to wait to find out. So we are going to be on page 376 of our blue Hertz Chumash. But a goodie, page 376 from the book of Exodus, starting with chapter 36, verses 1 to 3.
Vilzokyo Genjo Shia, a call Hudson Road, in Oman, Amen. A call of Google Dale Lahini, which knew to go the Torah, in Kanto Hain, Halevi, Yahod, Yohashua, and Benjamin, Rishon, Wilson Torah, Yemo Yisrael, Tushato.
Baruch Adonai Amen. Asher Natan Adonai Hamav Lilibo Asher Nisabu Nisabu Libo the Quran Asota Vayakhel-Pekudei Menorahs Equatrima, Asher Bebi, and Israel, they left, Ramakodesh, Masot, the Hendeviu, Elam, the Hendeviu, Elam, Elam, Care,
Ya'amod, Marino, Moshe Lane, Ben Yaakov, Ben Fegel, Sarah, Shani.
We are still on page 376, soon to be on page 377. Exodus chapter 36, verses 4 through 7.
Baruch Adonai Hamav
Baruch
Adonai Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato Baruch Adonai
Amen.
Amen. Baruch Kol Ha'amim Ha'otzim Et Kol Malachet HaKodesh Ish B'Mako Asher Ha'otzim Vayamru Al Moshe Lemor Marvin Ha'am Midei Ha'avodah Limata Asher Tzivah Adonai Masot Ota Ve'etzi Moshe Ve'etza Moshe Ve'avihu Kol B'Machaneh Lemor Ish Ve'isha Elisa Od Melacha the true HaKodesh Ve'yihalu Ha'am Ve'yihalei Ha'am Ve'hevi B'Hamlacha Ha'itadayam L'chol Ha'makam La'asot Ve'kotir
Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah v'chayei olam natan v'neim Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen. Third Aliyah is on page 377, Exodus chapter 36, verses 8 through 10. Okay, I want you guys to pay attention to the portion that we're reading here, because there will be a little bit of a quiz later.
Ya'amod Moshe Benuta Shilishi. Ya'amod Nakana Bega Baruch Yitzhak V'Sarah Macha V'Yehi. Still on page 377, starting with line 11.
Baruch Adonai Bara.
Baruch Adonai
Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bacharanu mikol hamim v'natamanu leTorato. Baruch Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Kamishim lalu Asabiyah Kamishim Asabiyah Asher Aper Lashidi Limhalu Lapot Achad Echad Veyas Kamishim Harsedah Bear and Miriam of Hill
She surprised me.
It's a new thing.
Yeah.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Ya'amon, Moshe ben Zuran, B'Tzara, Amishi.
We are going to pause to offer a Shabbat for the holy, for those who are ill and in need of healing. I have my list of names here. If there's anyone else you have in mind who's not here on this list, please feel free to raise your hand, stand in your place, and I'll come around and call to you, and then you can add whoever else you might have. We are asking for healing for Yehudi Dina Bat Vayakhel-Pekudei Shabbat Rabbi Leah Yisrael, Chana Michaela Bat Juan Muzikov, Miriam Griffin, Linda Zepkas, Rav Bachet Dina Bat David Tzvi Halevi Barif Katana, Rav Yitzchak Itamar Ben Shengel, Lauren Lara, Kubler, Eliyahu Raphael Ben Cyril Kuva, Joe Griffin, Chad McKen,
Gates.
Also, Menachem Israel Halevi and Mika. Anyone else?
You got me.
So then I invite everyone to we have our Debbie Friedman Shabbat, so I invite us all to sing as we pray for a unfortunately not completed work. Love you as mentioned.
May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing. Let us say, Amen. Mishabera imotenu. Osenu, bless those in need of healing, with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. They have a reflection on speaking completely of mind, body, and soul, and well as may the Holy One also tend to those who tend to them. We continue with the sixth aliyah.
Still on page 377, line 17.
Yellow palm tree says,
Ya'amud, Shalom Bova ben Avram Chaim, Chichi.
Oh, Adonai,
Baruch Baruch Le'olam Ba'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher b'charbanu b'kol amin, v'charbanu b'torah. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen.
Amen. V'yas ha'leot chamishim asvatiyah ha'kitzonah ha'aret. Shin la'leot asaf asvatiyah ha'yiriyah. V'eret ha'sheni. V'yas karstein et Moshe chamishim et Yored ha'yod yas. We say the Ohel me. We say our rods if Hashim Milmaba.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher b'tzalmanu Menorahs v'chayil natan shaleinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Ya'amud, Reading the Rav, if you haven't been ever helped with the Rav, it's me. I won.
Baruch Adonai Menorahs. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher b'charbanu b'kol amin, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Adonai noten haTorah. Amen. Yad Rashim Mishkan Asetim Amin. Esther Hamod Orech Keresh Ma Lekatsi Ha'amah Rav Keresh Ahad Dona Keresh Ahad Mishu Ahad Ahad Say the worship Mishkan. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam el tapetinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Ya'amud, Lavel, Ephraim, and Shalom, Amaviyah, Ta'amud, Shifra, Bat Abraham, Luthera, and Elilad,
Please rise for the lifting and tying of the sacred Torah. Right, and you may be seated. Let's see. So, I thought you guys would be a little bit of a pop quiz here over our little reading today. Does anyone remember, can anyone tell me the names of the two people who God selected to sort of oversee the gathering of materials and the building of the Mishkan? They were mentioned at the very beginning in the first Aliyah. If you want to look back, you may. Exodus 36, verse 1, page 376, if you do. See the wheels turning, right? I know.
Honey?
Yeah.
No. I'd like to.
Anyone remember the name or you find it? Mitchell, who was it?
Bezalel and Aholiab.
Bezalel and Aholiab. And why were they selected for this job? They just have really cool names. Craftsman. So what does it mean to be a craftsman? Does it mean that your tool line is sold at Sears with a lifetime guarantee? Actually, I don't think that exists.
Yeah, that was maybe a little outdated, Rabbi.
That was awesome. So a craftsman. So give me an example. Who can give me an example, guys? This is for everybody. What's a craftsman? What kind of people are craftsmen? Ian.
A craftsman is like
Somebody makes what?
Different kinds of things.
Different kinds of things. Yes, very good. All sorts of things. All sorts of things. So what kind of things do craftsmen or craftswomen or craftspeople, what kind of things do they make? Think of some stuff. I mean, they gave us some examples here in the Torah. So what kind of things were we collecting? Chairs, yes. You know the name of a person who makes chairs, especially out of wood? What's that? Well, they can carve them, and they also put them together. Yeah.
You know the name of that person?
We have someone in our midst who could probably give us a very in-depth, detailed description of it. Our immediate past president, Steve Salton, does this among other things. Because he also built, you guys know our Hanukkah, our menorah that we put out front? Not an architect. Our architect's a little bit something different. Architect is although Bezalel probably could be kind of considered the architect of the Mishkan, because he was overseeing the whole job. So someone specifically who works with wood is called a what? You say?
No.
I thought I heard it. Woodsman? Ian. Carpenter. A carpenter, yes. There's different kinds of carpentry. They build buildings, they build houses. There's actually a house about a block away from me that's being built right now, and they have the frame up, and they put the wood frame together, they put it up and put it all together. But also carpenters do what's called fine woodworking, so they carve really nice things. And so Steve actually teaches people how to do that. He's got a really nice wood shop at his place. So we have carpenters who build things out of wood. Do you guys know the name of someone? This is a really cool job. Somebody who uses special torches to put pieces of metal together.
Blacksmith.
Well, actually, I didn't think about that. But yes, a blacksmith is actually before that. They actually make the metal. They use iron. They actually take the iron out of rock, and they make it so that this can be done. So they have the job of actually making sure that there's iron and steel. But they would have to know how to do this job.
Device that makes swords.
Anvil? No.
You guys ever heard Ian?
Handle?
A handle? No.
It's called the person.
Yeah, you have the person who does it because the way traditionally the way it is that your job, the name of your job, basically was sort of told people what it specifically it was you did. So if a carpenter is someone who does carpentry, which is putting wood, making things out of wood, a blacksmith is someone who actually uses this black rock that iron is in to extract the metal out of it. And then the person who uses these really cool torches to put it together is called a welder. They weld the metal together. They put it together. They actually have a special torch that melts the metal, and they fill it in with some filler stuff, and it actually joins the metal together and makes it like one piece. Except that some of those torches get really hot, like thousands of degrees, like the surface of the sun hot. So we got that. So we got people who build things out of wood. We got people who create metal. People who make things out of metal, who put metal together. What other kind of crafts do people do, either as a hobby or as a job?
Textile.
Textiles. You guys know what textiles are? Have you heard that term before? This area of the country used to be a real big textile industry. There used to be a lot of mills. There's actually a lot of old houses now that used to be mills. I have a friend who actually lives in one. Ian? What do you say? You work with cloth? Yes. Yeah, they make these giant, like what's called a bolt of cloth, which is a long length of cloth that's then rolled up so they can ship it out to their customers. So they're the ones who make the cloth, the various fabrics that we use to make clothes, to make things like the table covering on our Torah reading tables, to make art curtains. And that's actually they had carpenters who were working in the Mishkan to build the wooden pieces, to build what was going to become the structure of the building. They had people who were going to be making the cloth and the fabric that's going to be used to decorate it. So everyone had these very highly specialized jobs. They had very special jobs to do. And Betzalel and Oholiab's job was to sort of oversee the whole project. They had to make sure everyone was that all the stuff was being made, that they had all the supplies, and then they had to make sure it all got put together. And the way the Torah puts it is that God actually recognized that everyone has special gifts. Everyone has things that they're talented at, things that they're really good at, things that they like to do. And so God recognizes that everybody has different abilities, different passions. And that no one of those passions is any more or less special than anyone else or more important. There's actually a teaching that even the people who made the little tent pegs that held the covering tent down were just as important as the people building the curtains that were going to be on display, or the people who were building the overall structure, or all of the instruments that were going to be used in services. That even the people who made the little tent pegs, which you wouldn't even notice, that they were just as important. Because without any one of those pieces, it would all fall apart. It wouldn't exist. So that's sort of the big lesson for me that I take out of this, guys, is that we all have special talents, special gifts, special abilities, and that we can serve God by using those abilities to help our community around us. And that our community needs us to use our special abilities and to do the things that we really like to do. So what kind of things do you guys like to do?
Play soccer.
Play soccer. Yeah, because we have a society we love sports, right? We love to watch sports, we love to play sports. So why is that important to you?
Well, I like to run and kick.
You're in the right place
I
then.
love sports.
You love sports, exactly. You love to play sports. And there are parents and other people who go there who love to watch you play too, don't they? And you're part of a team, right? And in soccer, you do everything. So you play what?
We work as a team.
You work as a team,
We
right?
work as a team to win games. You don't work as a team, you're not going to win games.
Exactly.
You gotta work together.
You have to work together as a team. Everyone on the soccer team has a different job. You have the forwards, or in some cultures they call it the attackers. You have the defenders, midfield, and then the job that very few people want, goalie.
Isn't that the job? That's the job where you get smashed in the face by the goalie.
Some people, yes. That was never my strategy for defending. I usually try to block with my hands if at all possible, but every now and then the ball would find its way into my face. Which may explain a few things. So yeah, that's a really good example that what you do, you have to be part of a team. Some people are better defending, so they might be the goalie. The goalie's a really special job. The goalie's also the only person who gets to use their hands at all. Although if you watch FIFA, sometimes they kind of fudge that rule a little bit. I'm gonna head the ball. Oops. But so you have all these special things that you do. So you can't do everything. Everyone has their special abilities on the team. Very good. What else? What are some other things you guys like to do?
I like the sketch also.
Like the sketch?
Sketching is one of my hobbies.
So you're into art.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very important thing too. What do you like to sketch?
Monsters, dragons, dinosaurs.
Nice.
I think the mythical stuff.
Mythical stuff. So you like telling stories with your drawings and your sketches, right? Yeah. We need that. We need that. The people when they built the Mishkan, they needed people who had artistic ability to design things so it looked nice. Because it's just one thing, if you have a building that's functional, but look at the sanctuary around us. It's not just this bland space. We have the windows are a special design. We have the Star of David there, and we have sort of a theme going on. It's called mosaic, where you use really little different colorful tiles, and you put them all together to make a picture. So we have a Star of David. We have the tablets of the Ten Commandments up there. What are those on the right or the left side? They're the menorahs. Yes. So we have our menorahs. We even have decorations for our Torah holders. They could very easily just put a plain shelf on the wall, but they wanted to decorate it. They wanted to make it pretty. We have these special coverings that we have in our Torah scrolls themselves. And if you notice too, especially for the high holy days, we really deck these things that we put crowns on them too. It's special breastplates. So we actually give the Torahs themselves special decorations. We use it so there were people who were gifted in working with metal to make those things so that we can make our Torah scrolls look nice. So that we can honor God in that way. So there's what to say that there's no such thing as an unimportant job. Everybody is important. Everybody's job is important in some way because our society couldn't function without the various jobs that people do. Even you might think that being a garbage man is a really bad job, but what would happen if we didn't have people picking up our garbage? There are certain countries where the garbage men like to strike on a fairly regular basis, Israel being one of them. What happens if no one wants to pick up the garbage all of a sudden?
There's going to be garbage lit up all over the place.
Flies everywhere, rats. rats getting big like raccoons. It's gonna get, in New York, that tends to be more of a thing anyway. But it gets, so we need everybody to pitch in. So there are people who want to do those jobs. So guys, one of the things that you're gonna find as you grow up and as you move through life is that you're gonna discover different things about yourself that you like to do. And you're gonna try and find ways of, how could I do this to help people around me? And how could I do this to actually, could I possibly do this as a job? So think about it. This is a chance for you guys to be creative and start thinking about those gifts that you have and start working on them and start, so if sketching is really your thing, maybe you really start getting into it and you decide that you want to be an artist of some sort. There's a lot you can do. There's a lot you can do with a lot of different things. So this is a really good reminder for us guys that we shouldn't think that we're not going to do something just because we don't think it's important. Because if someone who picks up garbage sees their job as important, and we can see everything else as important as well. Because we need everybody to pitch in. We need everybody to use their talents. We need people to be team players to help out with our community. Because without it, guys, without the people who built the tent pegs to hold down the tent would have flown away. Then we wouldn't have had a place to worship. There would have been no Mishkan. Something as little as that. So there's no such thing as a job that's not important, that doesn't matter. We'll leave you guys with that.
Maybe a real quick question.
Sure.
So the Mishkan was a portable temple.
Yes. If you look at the dimensions of the Mishkan versus the temple is actually a scaled up version of Mishkan.
So it's a replica.
Yeah.
So the Mishkan is sort of like a model of the temple. What happened to the Mishkan after they got the temple?
They actually they took it all down, folded everything up, stacked everything, and they actually stored it away in the temple. And then eventually it was lost throughout the various invasions and all that, but it was stored away. They didn't just throw it out. They kept it, but they didn't use it anymore. It's a very good question. What did we do with it after we were done using it? We didn't just anything that's holy, you don't just throw it out. We have to show it some respect. Got to give it a little love. So we put it away in a special place called the Geniza, which is a special storage place for holy things that we no longer use.
This is a Mishkan.
Yes.
I mean, the Menorahs and the Mishkan.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
The tablets.
Our synagogue is sort of a representation of the temple of the Mishkan. It's a recreation of that space, and to invite us to come in together as a community. Yeah. We have our art. We have our Aron here that we put the Torah scrolls in. All this stuff is around us. All right, we're going to continue on page 103. And Warren Mark is going to lead us at the bottom half of the page, the announcement of the new month of Rosh Chodesh. And it's tradition to rise for this.
So yes, as Darby said, it's a new month. Those of you who get your business school emails, you may have seen, you may know what month it is, but here's the official announcement of the new month. Rosh Chodesh Rosh Chodesh Nisan, Yeh B'yom Rishon, Ha'alei B'yom Kol Yisrael L'Tov. Rosh Chodesh, the beginning of the month of Nisan, will be on Sunday, tomorrow, and may it come to us and to all Israel for goodness. Goodness. Yechasheinu HaKadosh Baruch Hu Aleinu V'al Kol Avo Be'it Yisrael Le'chayimu Shalom Le'sason U'simcha V'shuva Nakavan Amen. Yeah, it's time to do your Passover shopping. Okay. After Shabbat.
Not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, someone posted something funny about that. Yeah, go ahead. we will return the Torah to the ark. So you can Hallelujah, Shem Adonai, Yiniskav Shemo Levato, Oto Aleres Shabbat, Vayakhel-Pekudei, Tehillah,
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
It's Hayim, the
We are going to remain standing as we turn to page 111 for Aleinu, as soon as the ark is full. May be seated. This week, Israel commemorates the yard sites of the following. Today, the 13th, the yard sites of Harry Fieldman, Philip Peterman, and Rose Philip Peterman. Tomorrow, the yard sites of Rose Hoffman and Rose Saber. The 15th, the yard site of Gary Wallen. 16th, of the yard sites of Harry Philip Ruffner and Joseph Ruffner. 18th, of the yard sites of Muriel Friedman, George Hanya, and Nathan Levine. 19th, of the yard site of Joseph Berger. Any other yard sites coming up this week that I thought to mention that we could include yard sites? As well, we do remember the members of our congregational family who passed the previous year and their loved ones. Ori Ben Chaya, Frederick Violet, Earl Wallen, Henry Gutman, Harold Gross, Lee Kucher, Stephen Rosenberg, Alfred Myerson Goodman, Stephen Silverberg, and Jacqueline. All those in mourning, all those observing yard site, all those who wish to do so, may rise as we turn to page 113 for the Kaddish tone from Morris Kaddish. Yitkadal, Yitkadash, Shemirabav, Yalmani Rav, Yurtei, Yalmich Malchutei, Vayakhel Yomechon, Uvayeh, Alpeh, Yisrael, Alav, Zman, Arif, Imru, Amen, Yesh, Me'erav, Me'arav, 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 Yitbarach, Yishtabach, Yitzhar, Yishomam, Yitzhaseh, Yitzhadam, Say shalom, say shalom, aleinu v'kol Yisrael, amen. Memories always be true. Some quick announcements here. We have some things coming up. We're going to share our simchas, our happy tidings as well, in addition to getting together for our family service. Here, this is fine Saturday morning. We have birthdays coming up. And the 14th is not just a single birthday, it's not a double header, it is a triple header. We have Janice Belmont, Arnold Cohen, and Pam Salton celebrating birthdays that day, as well as we have on the 15th, Ruth Zach has a birthday. The 16th, Rebecca DePass is celebrating a birthday, and on the 19th, batting cleanup for the week, Rachel Russell is celebrating a birthday. And no one is telling how old they're going to be. We have some things coming up. Sale of Clements is going on right now, and in advance of Passover. So if you would like to be patient in doing so, to sell your Clements, you can get the form. It's going out. Christine has sent out a message to the congregation with it. You can also contact me, and I can get it to you if you can't find it. You have to have that in by March 24th. The next installment of Rabbi Gary's Zoom class to life, Jewish law and the obligation to vaccinate, is going to be this Monday, the 15th, from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. So there is an email with the login info for that. And also a friendly reminder, tonight, 2 a.m., we are advancing our clocks ahead of 1 hour for daylight savings tonight. Oh, wow. How do you think I felt when I read that last night? It's like, oh, yeah.
It's actually, you've got to be on call. It's a good call to have. You lose an hour.
Oh, yeah.
One less hour. One less hour to work.
Find the silver lining there, yeah, exactly. You actually have a 23-hour shift instead of a 24-hour shift. That's nice. So yes, we set the clocks ahead 1 hour tonight. Let's see, the 25th, Thursday the 25th, that's going to be at 7 a.m. There will be a Fast of the Firstborn in person and live streaming. Rabbi Gary will be leading that, along with the Morning Millionaires. I also sent an email out with some information about some other opportunities for those who can't make it that are going to be online. And then just quickly about the services for Pesach. The March 27th, Saturday morning, 9:30 a.m. is Shabbat Haggadol and Erev Passover. And then the following Saturday, we will also have services April 3rd, 9:30 a.m. because it is Shabbat, the 7th day of Passover. We will also be doing Yisra that day. And April 5th, I have here the Schmooze and Booze tickets go on sale. April 5th. Mary, is there anything you want to add about that, or keep us waiting?
Buy them.
We're going to have a virtual mixologist. You'll see info in your email box.
Yeah, this guy apparently is a kind man for this too.
Yes, a nice Brooklyn boy that we hired to be our mixologist.
And you get stuff delivered to your house.
Yes, you get a mixology box shipped to your house to use for the virtual presentation. It's really going to be a fun event.
Nice. Does he have any virgin drinks?
Yes, so it's cocktails and mocktails. So it doesn't have to be alcoholic. It's cocktails and mocktails.
Awesome. We got something for everybody there.
Yeah.
Awesome. After we are going to do a Dom on 1:15, then we're going to make Kiddush on 1:16. After which, those of RSVP, we have lovely take-home Shabbat.
There's plenty for everybody.
Plenty for everybody, so make sure you grab one, take with you. Thank you to Josh for coordinating that. So here's your call-off to David for being our man behind the scenes. Here's your call-off to Josh and Laura Mark for leading and also helping to figure out this service, and also for putting together, for helping us to get these nice new cedarine for these services. These are really nice. This is actually care of the Cantorial Assembly, the conservative movement's wing of cantors. So they put this together. So this is a very, very nicely done, very nicely done. So thank you very much. Getting anyone? Thank you. Okay. So with that, we continue with the double one on 115.
Adonoma, Asher Malach, Eterem Kol Yitzir Nira, Le'nasa V'chefso Kol, Azai Melech Shebo Nira, V'yavare Kilotam Kol, Le'va'aron L'Kara, Le'uvaya Behu Omer, Behu Yeh Betifara, Behu Echad Yeh Sheni, Le'hamshiro Le'achira, Le'reshit Le'tachlit, Le'lo Ha'od Le'ha'misra, Behu Eli Le'chai Dori, Le'tzor Ferli Le'etzara, Le'hu Nisi U'manosti, V'nakosi B'yom Ekra, V'yavado Akirufi, V'yetishan V'ya'ira, V'yibruchi V'yarti, Adonai Elohim. Rise for Kiddushin 116. All came up tonight, the Vayakhel-Pekudei, Sabri. Elohim Amam, Borei B'Ganav. Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat.
Shalom. Shabbat
Shalom. Hey, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shabbat.
Are you, is your kippah, it's Yaakov, are you Yaakov also? Okay. Or Ariel's class, like, use a keeper name.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Or John uses like Zoe.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Zoe Esther.
Oh, we got chips. I know.
But they were actually released by
Okay.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I know, I shocked you.
Yeah, I consider it.
I love
I have to.
Josh, I'm in the middle of Josh.
Question, is this Saturday family Shabbat service that we do now shorter than your regular? Hour? So 10 to 1. Okay, I'm gonna do a full review on this. As a person that didn't organize it, and you pushed me out. It was wonderful and engaging and fulfilling. But now that I have an 8-year-old now, it really good person. They're getting older. So, I mean, Shaden, I'm not running him. He needs to get older.
I can take that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Is Maura Ario your teacher?
Yeah.
Do you like your class?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys work on some of these prayers?
Okay, yeah.
Well, there's a lot. Everybody's just working on different things.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. And did you bring in this to the tablet? Josh, did you find this? The new one? Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah. Oh. Stop it, that's even better. Oh. That's even better. There's a book. I'm glad. Oh, I love it. Fabulous. They're just easy to read.
Yeah, it's okay, but
Try to more engaged.
right. I mean, I
Which is
like
okay.
what feels the day, and also just want people to be here and get.
Yeah, so I think if I'm gonna post like a review, I'm gonna have her, well, I'll have but it'll be very fun. And I think people will see that it's like, not new and improved, but it's like a family Saturday morning Shabbat service, kind of like a family Shabbat. You know, like it's very family oriented, it's shorter. Has the book all around. I'm gonna do pictures and stuff, I'm gonna do I've never seen it. I'll send you my review and then yeah. The thing is though with the newsletter, not everybody reads it, so.
Yeah.
I think I'm on Facebook. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna take one home and take pictures of it. I'll bring it back. Okay, ready?
Yep. I'm ready to go.
Okay, let's go put these back.
Where are you?
That's okay, no worries. You're just.
You're not the only one.
Yeah. Well, not so long. That's right, that's another thing that we are. No sweatpants. Does not mean sweatpants, including jerseys.
I know that.
It really is. Actually working with them.
Honestly, like, I get spit up on so much, I'm kind of worried about that. Well, I spit up on very busy now. All over. Oh, my gosh, I'm not spitting all over. I see my parents, my parents, I'm not looking forward to that. The first one, what did you? I did. I don't know. Yeah.
Feeling good.
Remember, don't cover that your mouth.
Huh. Hold it. Just go. Go. I can't still see you. Hello. See ya. Let's see you live. You go. Go get it. Leave it. Leave. I see a jacket's flying. What's that say?